What up, what up, what up, what up, everybody? Happy Monday, happy Monday, happy Monday. Listen, we have some breaking news that we must get into. But before we do that, you guys know that we talk, first of all, welcome, okay? Welcome and happy Monday. We talk about a slew of topics here on the channel. And so, first of all, I want to say if you're not subscribed, go ahead, get subscribed, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any time that we do an impromptu live like we're doing right now. All right, we are going to talk about the breaking news when the breaking news hits the fan. All right, so we must talk about this. Well, first of all, again, happy Monday to everyone. Um, it has been a Monday. The Monday has been Mondaying. I don't know about for y'all, but Monday has been Mondaying. Okay. Anyway, we got some things to get into. Again, if you are not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you get subscribed to the channel. All right. Good afternoon to everyone. So first of all, I want to approach this situation with as much grace as possible because listen, we never understand what the situation may be. So I'm going to approach this with grace for the sake of the child and for the sake of the child's mother. Okay. Um and y'all also know too, I don't have an issue or this thing for quad either, but we are definitely going to get into this story. So, truth be told, I'm seeing that it's breaking the internet as far as like the last uh maybe hour or so. It was breaking the internet, but I got notification of this about 3 hours ago, roughly about 3 hours ago. Someone that I know in the Atlanta area hit me up and told me about this. And I just was like, what is going on? What is going on? So I wasn't going to talk about it until I got stern facts or other people were going to be discussing it. So I'm going to speak to everybody and then we're going to immediately jump into what is going on. Okay. What's up to Simply Elegant One? Thank you to Simply Elegant One and all the mods in the chat. What's up, Felicia? What's going on, Gabby? What's up, Veronica? What's going on, Brittany? What's up, Mia? What's up, Simone? Let's see who else is in here. Miss Cynthia, what's going on? Time Out Sports Podcast. Yes, absolutely. Rest in peace to Jasmine Sullivan's mom. If you all know anything about Jasmine Sullivan loved her mom down. Okay. Jasmine loved her mom. So my heart is definitely broken for Jasmine. Definitely praying that she gets through this difficult time. Okay. Because it's not easy losing a mother, but we know how close her and her mother were. So let's send positive prayers and vibes up for Jasmine Sullivan as well. What's going on, Benita? What's going on, Kristen? What's going on, Jackie? Let's see who else is up in here. What's going on, everybody that's in here via Speaks Worldly? Kay, what's going on? Listen, if you're not subscribed, get subscribed, hit that notification bell, hit that like button on this video, and we're gonna get into some things, okay? This is not the only thing that I'm going to talk about probably in this video, but I wanted to make sure that we knew what was going on. All right. So give me just a moment here. And again, I try to approach things with grace. Listen. I know if I don't see the story everywhere else where at least people are talking about it publicly, I'm not saying nothing. Okay. But again, I found out about this prior to it hitting the blogs. All right. Um, hey, what's going on, Miss Nikki? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, so I'm getting ready to share my screen here because I was actually getting geared up for this live and I saw that TMZ made a post. So first of all, I want to say that this is fair use, copyright. Y'all know that everything over here is alleged and in our opinion. And remember, this information is alleged because none of us were there. Okay, so we don't know exactly what went down. So I want to approach this again the best way possible and understand that this information is alleged. All right. So give me just a second and we're gonna get into it. All right, here we go. Again, this is being reported by TMZ. People have been sending this to me all throughout, and I also received another article, and that article is a bit more detailed. So I'll be hinting at that one as well. All right. Married to Medicine, 3-year-old drowns in Quad Web's pool. Okay. As we know, and let's be very clear, because I know people will say it. I already seen it on Twitter. Listen, I don't think anyone finds joy in using this as a storyline or as a piece of their storyline. So please, before y'all start coming up with these old raggedy, ignorant theories, please don't. Please don't. And as a matter of fact, Married to Medicine has been wrapped filming weeks ago. So let's not do it. But I've already seen it. So just encouraging y'all over here. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Okay. All right. Now, a tragic story out of Atlanta is a 3-year-old girl has drowned in the home swimming pool of Married to Medicine star Quad Webb. TMZ has confirmed. Now, law enforcement sources tell us police fire in Cobb County responded to a drowning at Quad's Marietta home on July the 7th. Okay, well, this is been a minute. 2 men told officers they were hanging out around the pool before going inside. Now, later noticing that what they thought was a doll floating in the water, according to police report obtained by WSB TV Channel 2 News Atlanta. Y'all know how I feel about putting the babies up here, but since this is a baby involved and we need to still send prayers up, I want to make sure you guys know exactly who it is. And plus, the blogs are posting it now that they have identified this young baby 15 weeks ago. They do have a screenshot of Quad wishing the baby a happy birthday. Okay. Now, the report states that the men immediately called 911 after realizing it was a little girl. Now, The child who drowned is Ariana Ari Rice, daughter of Tamika Webb. Okay. She was taken to a nearby hospital where she was unfortunately pronounced dead. Now, it's unclear if Quad was at home at the time of the incident. Now, Quad posted about a girl named Ari turning 3 this year, writing, I remember you falling to sleep laying on my chest. You're so special to me, and I'm grateful to be a part of your life. I got you forever. Y'all, I just immediately, it's crushed my heart because you gotta have a heart because this here is deep. This is deep. No one, I don't even know what to say, y'all. Man, this is extremely sad. This is extremely, extremely sad. Like I said, I was informed of this prior to it hitting the blogs, although we do know that it happened a few weeks back. Uh, I knew it was gonna hit today. Let me just put it that way. And my heart goes out to the mother. My heart goes out to the family. If there's any siblings involved, my heart goes out to them. It really does. Y'all, now more than ever, you guys know that the summertime people are down to the pool. Please be careful. Please, please be careful, y'all. This is sad. Um, Now I'm not gonna hold y'all. I was unaware that the baby died until today. I was unaware that the baby passed um until today. I, I don't, y'all. I'm honestly at a loss for words because you like it just breaks my heart. This literally breaks my heart. So we do have that story. I wanted to report on that so that you guys will know exactly what's going on. I'm gonna be sending prayers absolutely to Quad as well. I don't know if Quad was home. I don't know, but I want to send prayers to Quad as well because this is something that took place at her domain at her home. So we have to imagine what she's feeling as well. So prayers out to the family. Oh man, this has to be hard. So again, prayers out to the family in regards to this. Okay, so I wanted to make sure that I uh, talked about this. Yeah, Quad too. Yeah, because she got to think about that. You know, she got to think about that happening at her home, at her domain, at a place that she finds peaceful. You know, it's sad. It's sad, and again, like I said, to the baby's mom, dad, anyone that is involved in the baby's life, I just want to send prayers and love out um, because that's tough. That's tough. And of course, and again, y'all, please, if we can try our best to leave the theories out of this, try our best to just be sympathetic and empathetic with the situation without adding more to it. Because I realize us as Black people, and it's not just us, but I'm gonna call out us because I am Black, so I'm gonna call out us, right? As Black people, we like to place a blame, a theory, or some sort without just like just sending prayers to everybody involved. That's all we gotta do. We ain't got to come up with no theories and stuff like that. None of us were there. None of us were there, and we're just basically going based off of the news that is being reported. And so I ask that we just take that and move respectfully with it. Okay. All right. Because you see, it took weeks for this to come out. Right. So, um, oh man, my heart just hurts. It really does. Okay. Um, So I wanted to shed light on that and just also again make sure that we are sending our prayers out to Quad and her family. Clearly, I'm assuming the little girl is Quad's niece, maybe, or something of some sort. I'm not sure. Clearly, she is close to Quad because the mom has Quad's last name. So I'm assuming that they were um yeah, I don't know. I think it sounds like it might have been Quad's niece. It could have been Quad's niece allegedly. Somebody related to Quad because the mom's name um gives me maybe related to Quad. I don't know the extent. So I'm gonna just say that. Yeah. I'm not exactly sure of the relationship, but I do know that according to the article, it seems like whoever the mom is might be related to Quad. All right. So the internet and the streets are talking, and this is not going to be a long video at all, guys. But the internets and the streets are talking. And we know right now that that Chris Samuels and Monique Samuels is getting a divorce. Okay, we do know that to be factual, right? Well, I was minding my business on the internet, on the Twitters and stuff, and I had saw that it looks like him and Sharice was sitting down. A lot of people were saying that, I'm gonna take your man because I got it like that, but I don't think that's what it is. Now, I saw someone else say that it makes sense for them to meet up because their wives, I mean, Sharice and Monique were friends. Well, let's just be very clear. Let's be very clear. I don't think you guys remember what happened after the fallout of the season 5 reunion. You guys remember when Jamal Bryant did that whole video online when he would call himself responding to Monique. Okay, he called himself responding to Monique about that bond. And when he called himself responding to Monique, remember the allegation was that Chris had, I can't remember what the disease was they were trying to say Chris had. Whatever the disease is, they say you don't really find out until after you've been deceased or whatever. So he accuses her in that live video. I mean, he accuses Chris of, being in Safeway talking crazy to Sharice. Do y'all remember that? Did the people forget that? Did the people forget that? So here's my thing. It could be anybody because I honestly think too, it could have been a situation where maybe Chris and Monique is not currently together right now. Maybe Chris could have showed up to the place before Monique. Maybe Monique came after that. Man, I don't know what to say or what it is, but I'm a listen. And I guess I'm thinking different from the masses, but I just, me personally, I don't think Chris will stoop that low. Okay, I'm just saying, I don't think Chris will stoop that low to whatever the situation is that people are trying to put out there. You know what I'm saying? But I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'll be man enough to get up here and say that, right? Sure will, but it doesn't seem like it's giving what people want it to give, or people are trying to make it seem like it's something. Just me, I don't really think it's that. Now it could be on Sharice's end, but I don't really think on Chris end that he just that messy. Lord have mercy, the guilt will eat quiet alive. My beloved dog, Crystal drowned. Ooh, girl, don't say that. Oh, Jesus. Whew. Lord have mercy. The guilt is overwhelming. Poor baby Hope Quad can't handle this tragedy. It's a human who drowned out a dog. Yeah, that's true. That's absolutely true. And I see what you're saying. I definitely see what you're saying. If you felt that way about your dog, how could she feel with a human being in place? Absolutely. Listen, my prayer definitely goes out to Quad. It goes out to the baby's mother. It goes out to the baby's the family in general. It that has to be tough. And prayers to you, motor culture, because hey, honey, I understand what them fur babies would do for you. Okay. Um. So yeah, I wanted to discuss that, give you guys the update and the rundown. So hold on one second. I have. Well, hopefully I can get to it. Okay, maybe it wasn't on this one. Hold on one second, y'all. I do have this really quick. Hey, making your headache. What's going on, Sharice? Welcome to everybody that is coming in here. There's 166 people in the room. Please make sure you hit that like button, okay? Please make sure you hit that like button. Okay, so just briefly, Marietta, Georgia, a 3-year-old girl has joined um, at the home of an Atlanta reality star, according to police records obtained by Channel 2 Action News. Cobb County police responded to reports of a drowning to a drowning on Sherwood Lane in Marietta on July the 7th. Okay. Now the home is the address of Quad Webb, who is the main character cast member on the show Married to Medicine Atlanta. Now police said that they were advised that the 3-year-old girl had drowned in a backyard swimming pool. When the officers got to the scene, they found firefighters giving the child medical aid. They took her to a Scottish they took her to Scottish Rite Hospital, where she unfortunately passed away. Now, police spoke with two men who were visiting the home, who said that they were in the pool for around 2 hours from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., then got out and ordered pizza. The men said that they went inside and hung out for a while, and then when they went back downstairs, they saw that what they thought was a doll in the pool. Now the men realized that it was a child, pulled her from the pool, and called 911. And she was later pronounced dead at the hospital. The officers determined that the child was the daughter of Tamika Webb of Memphis, Tennessee. That she was identified on the police report as Ariana Rice. So yeah, we know that Quad is from Tennessee, so that's why I assume that it's a relative. And now the police report lists that the Marietta home as Rice's at the police list. The police report listed that the Marietta home, which is Quad's, as Rice's address. Now, though the police report said that the child was just at the home for a month-long vacation, Webb posted photos of a child named Ari on her Instagram page with the caption, "You absolutely stole my heart from the moment I saw you, Ari. You're so special to me, and I'm grateful to be a part of your life. I got you forever." Now, police interviewed the child's grandmother, Mary Lois. Okay, so that is Miss Mary is Quad's mother. So y'all, this is close for Quad. This is close for Quad. Miss Mary is Quad's mother, and that's the child's grandmother, who said that the last time that she saw the child was with her daughter, Quad, but she couldn't remember what time. Now, the police report lists that the drowning was a tragic accident. Now, Webb has not commented on the child's death or said what her exact relationship is to the child. Now, Married to Medicine debuted on Bravo in 2013, and it followed the lives of doctors and doctors' wives in Atlanta. Now, Webb was married to Dr. Greg Lunsford before he filed for divorce. Before she filed for divorce in 2018, Webb has been a main cast member for the majority of the series, although she was channeled down to a friend of the show in season 8. She became a main cast member again in season 9. Now, according to Bravo, Webb is a former medical sales representative and is now a business owner, author, fashion icon, and philanthropist. Okay. So I wanted to read that article because I felt like that there we go. CTE. Thank you, Dream Girl. I was really trying to figure it out. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I wanted to give you guys that article because I feel like that article did give a little bit more of detail in regards to who and what may have happened. Okay. And so what I'm going to do is copy and paste this article, and I'm going to put it in the description box of this video, and I'm also going to put it in the comment section, so that if you guys do choose to go look at this, you have the option to do so. So hold on one second, and I'm going to do it from my other page. All right, so you guys can go subscribe to that page as well. All right, so hold on one second. Let me drop it in the comments. Okay, when a horrific tragedy happens, when a when a horrific tragedy happens like this, at the moment it's happening, you definitely get an intuition telling you where it's such and such, but you ignore it because it's so faint to you. Yeah, I agree. I agree. And let me just say this: this is not, listen, and this is not to sound insensitive or anything, y'all, but things like this happen, and I think just because it's quad, people want to hound in on it, but it's no different from it happening to a regular everyday person. Keep these people in prayer. They're going through just like anybody else do. They're human, just like anybody else is. So I have nothing harsh or negative or insensitive to say. I really honestly again just pray for Quad's mental health, the grandmother's mental health, especially. Let me just say this, especially Quad, and the reason why I say that is because her family went through a lot. You know, she lost her brother and now has her nephew, now has her mom staying with her. She has a lot on her plate. Okay, whether y'all like her or not, she has a lot on her plate. And to think like something like this happens, you got to think about the nephew too. His name Mason. I think I might have made that up too. Hey nephew, but I'm just saying, um, we can't be insensitive to the situation because not only does this affect the little girl and her mother, father, siblings, or whatever, but this could also affect Quad and her nephew in a way too. So I just again want to send warm prayers out to this family because that has to be hard. Um, Hey, to some of y'all, welcome. I have not seen y'all before, but I just want to say welcome to the platform. Hopefully you subscribe. Hopefully you hit that like button, and hopefully you come on back because we do cover a number of topics here on the channel, and this just happened to be one of those topics that I saw. And like I said, I got the information a while back. Well, somebody knew that it was going to be hitting the blogs today, and they sent it to me or send me some of the information. And again, I had no intention on reporting on it until I found out a few more details, you know. Um, hey, sis prosperity thick girl 40, what's going on? Yes, it's Mason. Okay, Mason. So yes, definitely again sending prayers out to Mason and all of that. No. It wasn't Quad's nephew. It wasn't Quad's nephew. Now there hasn't been anything specifically stating that this is Quad's relative, but based off of the way that these articles are talking, it sounds like it could possibly be maybe a cousin, a niece, or something of that sort. I again don't know because they don't specify in the article, but they did specify that the baby's grandmother was Mary, and Miss Mary is Quad's mom. And they said that that's the baby's grandmother. So I assumed that this was that it could be Quad's niece. But again, I don't have that information verified. Um, hey Hazel Sweets. What I'm saying is when my dog drowned, hold on, let me see. So she adopted her niece. I ain't know that. And they didn't specify that again in the article or anything like that. So I don't know. It states that she was there for a month-long vacation for the summer. Um, and it doesn't specify, none of the articles specify anything about being adopted. So it could be, y'all could be right. She could have adopted her. I don't listen, that part don't even I don't care about that, right? Don't care about that. I just care about that baby, and I care about all of them having to deal with it. I'll put it that way. If she did adopt the baby, listen, thank you, Quad. I don't know if y'all know, but I'm adopted. So anytime I hear an adoption story, I'm here for it. But I just think in this situation, I just feel bad for everybody involved. Grandmama, Quad, everybody. And I ask a few more details in regards to one of the people that I know that's close to them. Oh, it's in the article that the neighborhood talk posted. I didn't read that article. Let's see. Okay, so let me read that. It says, neighbors, that this is sad according to the police reports obtained by WSB-TV. That's the same article that I read. They didn't mention that, but a 3-year-old girl has reportedly drowned at the home in Atlanta. The home is reportedly addressed to Quad Webb, also known for her main cast role on the hit show Married to Medicine. According to WSB-TV, officers determined that the child was the daughter of Tamika Webb from Memphis, Tennessee. She was identified in the police report as Ariana Rice. The police report also listed that the Marietta home, pretty much as Quad's home as Rice's address. It also stated that the child was just at the home for a month-long vacation with the mother being present. Webb previously posted photos of Ariana on her Instagram page. Police reportedly showed up at the home after. Y'all know that article don't say that there was. Oh, okay. As I was about to say, okay, so it's where she addresses the fact that Ari is not her adopted daughter. I am filling in the gaps as there have been several rumors. I want to clarify that baby Ari is not my adopted daughter. Quad confirmed in a statement to the Daily Dish. Okay, so not her daughter, but definitely could possibly be her niece, based off of the information given to us. Okay. I got it because someone at work came right back after caring for his spouse, and this was the end result. Oh, see, I pray for Quad to have some relief, to have some healing behind this horrible tragedy. She must seek counseling and therapy. If not, it will harm her severely. Hope she is strong enough to battle that. My prayer, honestly, is for her and her mom. I can only imagine what this is doing to her mom as well. Like, just everybody involved, just sending prayers because this cannot be easy. Look at the pic slide, not the caption. Okay, yeah. Looking at the pic, according to the article that they posted, it states that she addresses and clarifies the rumor that Ari is not her adopted daughter. So again, hey Kathy, how are you? How are you? Yeah, I don't this hurts. This has to hurt. So again, we want to send our prayers to Quad and the family for sure. A Queens T, hey, what's going on? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hello, everybody. Just coming in here. There's 208 people in the room. Please make sure you are hit that like button. Okay. Make sure that you subscribe if you're not subscribed. We have a slew of topics that we discuss over here on the channel. While I just hopped on something similar to what happened to Judy baby drowned in a the BB baby, the BB Judy baby. Yeah. Well, there's a little bit more to that one, but we gonna talk about that over in Patreon. And no, I have not forgotten, y'all. I have not forgotten. I have not forgotten. OMGs. I'm so sorry this happened. Yeah, this is sad, Nikki. It is so sad. Hello, Nikki. Hey, Carolyn. What happened? I'm late. So, unfortunately, there was a 3-year-old baby that a couple of weeks ago, unfortunately, drowned in Quad's pool. And we're just assuming because we don't have any facts, any factual proof, but I think everybody can feel that this is probably her niece. Again, we haven't gotten confirmation. Anybody just came out and said yes, that's Quad's niece. We're just piecing things together, and it seems like it could have definitely been her niece. I have to see their thread. What thread? The thread for what? Oh, you talking about what you were saying? Yeah, and I agree. Everyone should approach this with grace because you just never know what how any of this might send her to another or anybody to another level. So we let's just try to approach it with as much grace. Let's try to eliminate the theories and what we think and you know what I'm saying, because that's already hard enough. Um Now, Valerie, you just came in. That's clearly not true. And she talking about adopting children and she got Mason, which is her brother's, and we saw that on the show. We saw that young man. We saw Quad help her brother in and out on Married to Medicine. See, y'all can say what y'all want to say about Quad. Y'all can say what y'all want to about Quad, but we can see that Quad does have a heart. So I don't think that Valerie, your what you just said was true, because I mean we've seen differently. Um, yeah, Carolyn, it is a tragedy. Approach it with nothing but love. I agree. I agree. And Quad doesn't have children, so she might think in her mind maybe this is yeah, yes. I agree. I agree. I agree. And I agree, VS Speaks Worldly. Quad clocks in to Married to Medicine, do her job over there Married to Medicine. But at the end of the day, these people are human. These people are human. These people are human at the end of the day. They give us what they give us on TV, and then they move on with their life. Y'all can't, y'all honestly can't. Uh. I can't do it. I can't do it. We just gotta pray. We just gotta pray Be compassionate. Absolutely. Absolutely. Be compassionate. Um, don't say that you don't know how this is affecting choir. Absolutely. Like you don't know. And child. And this is so sad. Prayers up for choir and family. Absolutely. Hey, Greta Lee. Um, I got C19 and my mom uh died. I'm still struggling with survivor's guilt. Oh, I'm praying for you because I can only imagine what that feels like. I can't say I know what it feels like, but I can only imagine. So I'm definitely praying for you. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful. Like we've heard time and time again where we've heard other people talk about how good quiet is to their children and how good quiet is, as a friend. So we're not gonna discredit Quad and her feelings in this moment. We're not gonna do that. You can dislike a person or what they bring to the TV screen, but come on now, human at the end of the day. Well, that was on call. Yeah, I agree. Dream, girl, me too. Um, uh, I'm praying for you too, Miss Carolyn. Praying for you too. Definitely hate to hear that. People need to let this lady heal and find peace. She's human, and we can all be messy. Absolutely, absolutely. That's why I say at the end of the day, what we got to realize and what we got to understand is that these reality stars clock in, they do their job, they do what they get paid to do, and then they go on back home to what life was. You know what I'm saying? Life don't change up for them just because they clock into a job. That's their job. You know what I mean? That's just their job. They clock in, they do what they're supposed to do, and they go home just like we do. Just like we clock into a job. It's the same thing. What's up, AOP? How are you? How are you? It's called prayer track, okay? And it still works. Prayer still works. Let's show love and honestly, I was thinking about something earlier today, and I felt like, and this is myself included. This is myself included. Sometimes I feel like if we approach certain situations with more love and compassion than approaching the situation with a theory or on rah-rah stuff, we can get through a lot of things much fast. I mean, much better in life. I ain't gonna say much fast, but I'd say much better in life. Um, pray about it. Pray about it. You be all right. Prayers of peace for all involved, Lord have mercy. Absolutely. Hey, Miss Sippy, how are you? How are you? Absolutely. Absolutely. So yeah, I wanted to bring you guys this news about Quad. Like I said, before it actually hit the blogs, I knew about it. I ain't know that. I ain't gonna lie and say pretend like I knew all of the details because I did not. And honestly, how I found out that particular person didn't tell me that the child passed away. And I'm assuming maybe they told me that, didn't tell me that for a reason, but um I knew before I got on here and talked about it. I wanted to make sure that other people were discussing it or that there were articles out. And if you type in Quiet's name, that's unfortunately all that's coming up. Okay. Um, just like we don't go home, still being a nurse, doctor, lawyer, and cashier, they don't go home being a reality star. So stop judging. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. I tell you, because they live real lives just like everybody else do. They pay real life bills just like everybody else do. They may have access to paying for the bills better than we do, but they have the same type of lifestyle that we do, that the normal human does. Okay. So again, let's just try to approach things with grace. Try to live life just at a just applying a little bit of grace, especially for situations like this. All right. So listen, y'all. If you're watching the playback of this video, please drop down on the comment section. Let me know exactly what you think. Y'all, I'm getting ready to go live here in just a moment to discuss. I believe it's set for 3 o'clock and it's 2:27 right now. We're going to go live to discuss the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay. This episode, and y'all, I have a dragon down in my spirit and in my soul for Marlo and for Sheree, and I don't really have no dragon for Drew. I don't have no dragon for Drew because let me tell you something. Y'all might disagree with me, but Drew is clocking in. Drew has hit that clock in button, baby, and she's ready. Okay. So you guys make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed, set your notification bell so that you don't miss anything that we have coming up here on the channel. All right. And tell somebody, tell somebody. Lean over to your neighbor and say, neighbor, it's going to be all right. All right. I don't know if anybody told you that today, but just lean over to your neighbor and say, neighbor, it's going to be all right. All right. So I will see you all in the next video. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, share, and I will catch you all later. Peace.